to do that, we need to be able to plug in our test points So to be able to plug in our test points here into something, we can go back to our function right here before we had set it equal to 0. We can actually use that function. Because remember, this is just the revenue minus the cost, basically. The derivative of that. Set equal to 0. So we actually can go back here and plug these points into this. Or plug in our test points. We got to figure out test points though. Our two criticals are 0.5857, so I'm going to use 0.5 as one of my test points. I'm going to use 1 as the next one. 3.4142. I'm going to use 4 as the last one. So we go back to our function there, 3x squared. You can graph it if you want to, and to just type in the points in your table. 3x squared minus 12x plus 6. You go to your table and use 0.5, 1, and 4. You get positive, negative, positive. Which one's a minimum? Which one is, we're trying to maximize our profit, so which one is a maximum? If that's the case, which point, which one?
Decreasing. It'd be the 0.5857, right?
Yeah, this is a maximum.
Because it's increase, decrease.
It's increase and then decrease. Okay, it's increasing here, then it's decreasing in between, then it increases again at the end. So right there is our maximum. This is actually a minimum. That's where we would have the maximum loss, actually. Okay, which we don't want, obviously, as a company, if we want the company sustained. So we say it does have a production level that's maximized, and to word that, how we want to word that, for this problem, let's see, how do we want to word that? I didn't write my answer down. Okay, so we say for this, okay, right here, when I did this, okay, so it has it backwards here. All right, I know what I did. All right, so when we did this right here, we had the revenue, here's our R prime of X, and here's our C prime of X, right? Instead of subtracting revenue minus cost, I did cost minus revenue because I subtracted the 9, didn't I? When I did that, I flipped everything on its head, because what is profit? Profit is the revenue minus the cost. So I need to really plug my test points. Instead of plugging them into this function, I need to plug them into 9 minus that.
Yeah.
Because I've got to plug it into my profit function. Profit's equal to revenue minus cost, right? So let's go back and plug them. Instead of doing that, let's do 9 minus 3x squared plus or minus 12x plus 15. And now plug our test points in of 0.5, 1, and 4. Hold on a minute. Okay. So we're going to plug our test points into this function. We're going to plug them into 9 minus the 3x squared minus 12x plus 15. Because I have to do that in the correct order, revenue minus cost, right, for profit. I messed up by doing it the other way around. When you do that, that actually flips these signs. Okay. All right. That's going to flip these to negative, positive, negative. So if it's decreasing, then increasing, then it's decreasing. Where's the maximum now?
The 3.
At the 3.414. You have to do it as revenue minus cost for profit. Okay. All right. So the maximum production level, or the maximum profit, we should say the maximum profit occurs when the production level is at 3.4142 thousand units. Because our units, it said it was in thousands of units. Increasing, then decreasing. So there's the maximum. All right, there's that example.